but we have to be just to ourselves before we can be just to someone else. So we have to get the basis of how we actually treat ourselves. I'm just to myself so I can be just to you. I'm true to myself so I can be true to you. And so part of being true to yourself is actually looking at what's on your plate.
Here, we're going to be talking about building our villages and our communities. You know, here on the channel, we talk about creating a code and culture, using those principles of Ma'at so that we can learn how to have harmony in our families, but also ultimately, well, first within ourselves, but also within our families and our community. So first, let's talk about how we can do that, how we can begin to create that community and that village where we do focus on our health, and help others focus on their health so that we can do better, especially in today's climate. So can you talk about that for us, Dr. Stevenson?
Yes, with you, it is my extreme desire for us to be able to stand with each other and support each other. You know, we are going through a time where so many things are coming at us, and we have to go back to our village mentality where we have to look after each other. Remember that proverb, it takes a village. It really does take a village for us to help heal each other. And also, within a village, you have a tribe, but it takes families make tribes. So, when you learn something, take it back to when you learn something from your village, you're the tribe. You take it back to your family and you start to teach them so that they can learn to be stronger and to be one so that we can all help uplift each other and we can all be healthy. So some of us know how to eat, but it's a lot of us in our family, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to have the correct principles of eating. They don't know about the principles of my learning how to be truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, propriety, harmony. Please forgive me if I missed the principle, but we have to be just to ourselves before we can be just to someone else. So we have to get the basis of how we actually treat ourselves. I'm just to myself so I can be just to you. I'm true to myself so I can be true to you. And so part of being true to yourself is actually looking at what's on your plate. How are we eating? Is it edifying you? Is it actually feeding you? Are you getting nutrition from it? And we have to delineate that which is nutritious from that which is not nutritious. Some things that we put in our mouth, yes, you're eating it, but it doesn't give you nutrition. And so when you gain this knowledge and you understand what that means, then you have a job to go back to your families, go back to grandma, go back to your aunts, uncles, even the little nieces and nephews, and start to teach them how to eat, how to be strong, how to believe in themselves. So if we do that individually, collectively, we'll be a much stronger people, and we can do so much more together instead of being this divide and conquer. We want to definitely get rid of this year. We're getting rid of the divide and conquer. We're going into a new year, and so we're going to go in there purposeful to say, you know what, it's not just about me, okay? Because if you're hurting, I'm hurting. If you're sick, I'm sick. And so if we take interest into each other, it's just going to make us a better people, and it'll be a better world to live in.